Hello my friends, I'm out with Mike again at a campsite, and tonight I brought 5 containers, cups, mugs, that sort of thing, and only one has earned the right to take up space in my backpack. I'm gonna go over the first one, and that's this one here. I've got two Cedar Summit collapsible. This is a cup, this is the mug. And the cup, that was the first thing I bought. And actually, the only problem with it is too small. It's just too small. So I moved up. I saw Dixie on Wanderlust, Homemade Wanderlust. She had this collapsible Cedar Summit. It's called a mug, and that was acceptable, and I used it for quite some time. But the problem was, in the summertime, with these open tops on this cup too, we would find it seemed like my coffee or my hot chocolate, when I looked down, I'd have an ant swimming around in it, a fly, a gnat, or whatever. Seemed like they just dive bomb right into it, and I was constantly pulling insects out of these. Now, so for that reason, I don't use this in the summertime. Okay. Let's go on to GSI. I've got 3 GSI ones to go over. This was my latest acquisition. I don't know, I bought it for my wife. Tom Walker taught me how to do that. Even though she never goes hiking. But if she asks, why'd you buy another cup? I bought this for you, honey. But anyway, this one is a mug, and it's a twist top. And let's open it up here. Now, they claim you can use it as a scoop. I don't know. I bought this because I bought it for my wife. I didn't have just thought it was interesting. Also, you can, it's got this handle, see, in the bottom is quite round. So if you put it on the ground, chances of it tipping over, it just helps. But in case you want to do some cold soaking or something, see that? Now, it's got a little safety silicone thing here, because these guys and girls that have a lot of elevation gain, it's got a little safety silicone. Let's open it back up. But anyway, you see it's sealed. But see that little thing sticking up right there, little silicone tit, I guess you could say. It lets the pressure off. Now, this is called a Fair Share mug. Fair Share collapsible mug from GSI. Now this is also a GSI, and this is called the Fair Share Mug 2, and it's got it on the back. It has a little snap, and this nice cozy, and it also have gradation marks, and if you notice, they're in reverse, because you're going to look at them from the inside. But it's got a nice little cozy. It's a screw top. Now, I didn't see a little safety thing in this particular one, but this one, the possibility was that if you eat Mountain House meals or freeze-dried stuff, that it was a possibility that you could, that those 2.5 servings would nicely fit in here, and of course the cozy would keep it nice, and you wouldn't have to eat out the bag. You know, a lot of people, I don't know why, I don't mind eating out the bag, but a lot of people I heard complain that they didn't want to eat out the bag. Now, the other thing, this is a screw-on. This looked interesting if you're a big coffee drinker or whatever, a soup. This certainly would. Now, this has not earned a place in my pack yet, but I think this one's got possibilities. The one that has earned this, earned its way into my pack is this one here. This is a GSI. I guess it's just a mug, but this one here, I still fill it up with stuff. In fact, this here is just big enough that Mike, he uses this for his 1 serving Mountain House. Goes in here, and you can't hardly buy a 1 serving anymore, so he buys the 2 servings, splits it, and one of them, this is just big enough for 1 serving. So anyway, that's what he uses it for. Now, this has earned space in my backpack, But like I say, it's got a con I'm gonna tell you about that I don't particularly care for. But what can I say? Nothing seems to be perfect about this stuff, and it's all such little nuances that people like and dislike, and it's a personal preference. So for me, but anyway, this is one that earned the right to be in my backpack. Now this is full of hot chocolate, so I can't turn it upside down or anything. But let me show you what I didn't like. It has the top, which I like. We don't, and see, it's got a little sippy hole, so I don't have to worry about the ants and the bugs and the spiders and the mosquitoes. In fact, that's why I got this bandana on. I don't like them biting on my ear, mosquitoes. They itch all night if they do. So that's why this bandana's on my head. Now, as far as the con, this top here, it's got so many nooks and crannies. And see, even on this side here, for cleaning it and wiping it dry, it's just so many cracks and crevices, and coffee and hot chocolate that go around this rim and dry, and it just gives me a little issue with trying to clean it all the time. Of course, here, just on an overnight, you know, like tonight, I'll have my hot chocolate. In the morning, I'll have my coffee and a little bit of hot chocolate in there. We'll call it mocha when I put coffee in there. But then it's snack time at lunch. I'll have another hot chocolate and then a snack, and then we'll hike on out. But that, and I just clean it at home because I got a brush. I can get in there and get all that out. But that's the only con about it, is cleaning this top when you finish with it. But anyway, that's it for this one, and I'll see you next week.